up, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me today. Are you as excited as I am? We got new Tom MacDonald, Adam Calhoun. Oh my God. I got to tell you real quick, I kind of had a feeling this was coming. I mean, you probably did too if you follow either one of them on social media and you saw the post that they made of the two of them together. But Adam Calhoun is my favorite rapper, and I've been trying for a while now to get together with him and do this interview out at his place in Chicago. And we were working out a time back in May to do that when, unfortunately, my mom died real suddenly, and so we were unable to do it. And it had to fit within that time frame of May because he told me he's got this secret project he's working on all through June that he can't talk about, and he's going to be super busy. And it sounded as if he would not be in Chicago. And of course, I'm not going to say anything to anybody or do anything, but in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, I wonder if he's going out to California and doing an album with Tom MacDonald, because Adam retired, but that basically, as near as I took it, it meant that he's not going to be putting out his own music on his own channel. He said he was going to be coming out and doing stuff with other people. So here we are now, Adam Calhoun, Tom MacDonald, American Flags. I saw the title. I was like, man, I got to get out my fucking starter, vintage starter, Cubs, red, white, and blue for this one. And we're just going to get this thing going here, everybody. Now listen, if this is your first time rocking with me over here at the LVME and a Smokin Reaction, you need to know a couple things real quick. Number one, I don't fake my reactions. This is real. I haven't seen this, haven't heard this. There's no edits. I'm not planning on what I'm going to say. It's all off the cuff. Number two, look, I pause these videos. I'm going to talk about what we're hearing. I'm going to talk about the music and the bars. If that's going to drive you nuts because you have not had the chance to hear this song yet, then please, by all means, you need to click on the link right down there. You're going to bounce over to Tom MacDonald's channel. You're going to watch the video there. If you like it, give him a sub, give him a like, hit the back button, come back here, hang out with us. All right? Housekeeping is out of the way. Let's go ahead, everybody. Oh, my God. I'm so excited. I am so excited. Are you excited? Let me know in the comments what you think of this one. What am I? Hold on, I got noises over here. All right, just my cat's going crazy. Okay, all right, here we go, everybody. Ooh, and let's go ahead and bring this up. Here we go.
My people of this country, and we're under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts.
True.
If you man enough, come stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. American flags. American flags.
I'm just going to stop it. We're going to talk about the chorus right there. A lot of times Tom gets a little flack on his choruses. I think most of the ones he does are actually pretty good. I like this one right here. I like it because it's referencing something that we just have a lack of these days, which is pride in being an American. When I was growing up, so like I'm an 80s, 90s kid, man. I was young in the 80s. I was a teenager in the 90s, and it was cool and acceptable and not a problem to be a proud American. I'm old enough where I remember the Soviet Union, the Iron Curtain. I remember Soviets waiting in line for bread. I remember them paying hundreds of dollars for American jeans. I remember just everybody wanted to be an American, and we were called the melting pot of society. Now, why were we called the melting pot? It was because all these different colors came together, and they didn't maintain their color, like they weren't staying that color. No, they melt together and they form a new color. And we've gotten so far away from that in today in 2023. Everybody wants to make a little box and check it and say, that's me and I'm different from everybody else. And there's nothing wrong with individuality, but there's also nothing wrong in being happy and prideful about your country. You can be prideful about everything else, right? Your sex life, your skin tone, your pigment levels, your whatever.
And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. I ain't never gonna pretend that I give a damn. Anybody who's offended, come get it, we throwing hands. Anybody not trying to make America great again, you a punk, you a clown, better know where I stand. I'm the white boy with the middle fingers in the air, dog. We don't give a what. And the white boy's gonna hold me down anywhere, dog. We think that you suck. My patriots the craziest, they ain't afraid of breaking fists on faces. If you really wanna taste of this, no safety tip, just aim the stick and spray the clip. I pray you miss, cause if you don't, they gon' go wacko. I don't let a gun smoke like tobacco. Never hit a lady, but it's pretty hard to tell if you're a girl or a they, them, there's these, that, those. I ain't never.
Oh my God, that's so much to unpack right there. God damn, Tom is spitting, boy. Yes, Tom and Adam Calhoun, man, when they merge together, it is something fucking special. It is something special. Tom is, as always, has got a lot to say here. I'm not going to sit here and repeat every bar that man just said, but there's a couple that stood out to me, but I need to hear them again. Okay, let's do this.
Spray the clip, I pray you miss, cause if you don't, they gon' go wacko. Automatic gun smoke like tobacco. Never hit a lady, but it's pretty hard to tell if you're a girl or a they, them, there's these, that, though.
I'd never hit a lady, but it's pretty hard to tell if you're a girl, they, them, they're that, though. Absolutely. And let's go back here. Hold on just a little bit.
And every time we pull up, all you gonna see is American flags. I ain't never gonna pretend that I give a damn. Anybody who's offended, come get it, we throwing hands. Anybody not trying to make America great again. You a punk, you a clown, better know where I stand. I'm the white boy with the middle fingers in the air, dog. We don't give a...
It's amazing the level of cancellation that they're doing. I wonder if this video is going to get any of it. I mean, if you look at that Jason Aldean thing, I mean, regardless of what you think of that video, like, I got flack for expressing my opinion, and my video got age restricted. My shit was going viral. I had like 18,000 views in 18 hours, which for me is a hell of a lot, man. And then YouTube came along and just said, oh, I violated community guidelines for nothing. I didn't smoke, I didn't cuss, and anything. And then they basically removed it from the algorithm. And you see that happening all the time with, you can't talk about that movie. I don't even want to say the title, the sound of, you can't do any of that stuff. It's a shame. It's a shame when America didn't used to be about that type of thing.
100 white boys gonna hold me down anywhere, dog. We think that you suck. My patriots the craziest. They ain't afraid of breaking fists on faces. If you really wanna taste of this, no safety tip. Just aim the stick and spray the clip. I pray you miss, cause if you don't, they gon' go wacko.
This is really nice rhyme scheme. You just kept right through that.
I'm at a gun smoke like tobacco. Never hit a lady, but it's pretty hard to tell if you're a girl or a they, them, there's these, that, those. I ain't never gonna take a knee for the anthem. Smack them. I don't give a damn, can't stand them. Gang full of randoms.
I ain't never gonna take a knee for the anthem. Smack them. Yeah. I'm not down with that, taking the knee for the anthem stuff either. I actually think if you want to do that in your own private life, by all means, go ahead. I don't like it when professional athletes are doing that in the middle of doing their professional athlete job. That's what bothers me. I think we should all be able to express their opinion, or our opinions, right? But I shouldn't, for instance, be able to go to my job where I'm representing the people that employ me, and then exercise my own personal political opinions while in the confine of that job. That's not how free speech actually works. So I think that, for instance, if you want to kneel during the flag, do it all the fucking time, but you shouldn't be doing that in the middle of your job, because then you're just reflecting it bad on your employers, and you're ruining the experience for those that are viewing, because you're taking the time to throw politics into something we all watch to escape.
With a handgun, run up in your mansion, leave it all abandoned. I was raised to be brave to the grave. United States, we love the country that they've been corrupting. Go woke and go broker if you ain't awake. My people love this country and we're under attack.
My people love this country and we're under attack. It really feels that way, doesn't it? I mean, it legit feels that if you're not a member of the alphabet group or the extreme far left, that you have somehow now been labeled anything from basically a far right winger, and you're under attack for your beliefs and your views. I mean, Vox actually came out with an article saying that the movie Sound of was equally as bad as the subject it's covering. Think about that for a minute. That's insane. Like, they're literally attacking a movie, I think mainly because of the morals of the movie and the fact that a Christian company wound up putting it out. I mean, it's amazing. Jason Aldean gets labeled a racist for what? Small town values? There was nothing racial in that song. Oh, it showed a BLM. I don't know. Shit is gone crazy. Shit has gone crazy. And there's definitely, when he says things like we're under attack, I believe that we're in the midst of a civil conflict right now. It's like a cold civil conflict, though. You know, it's not going to be like it was in the first one. And I'm certainly not, I don't like that. I don't want any of this stuff to be happening. And it's very troubling to me just how the left has now just become so censor happy.
They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. If you man enough, come stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. American flags. American flags. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American what you saying hit the pavement. Now you seeing angels, it get dangerous. Go against the Patriots, got all the bangers. Take a
I ain't hearing what you saying hit the pavement. Now you seeing angels. I like that a lot. That was dope. Adam's got a really sick flow coming in here. I mean, I knew he was going to come with some different and interesting flow because he does that a lot. A lot. This is really good.
stank and break your ankles. I'm not hearing what you saying hit the pavement. Now you seeing angels, it get dangerous. Go against the Patriots, got all the bangers. Take a look inside my closet, you gon' see way more than hangers. Hammers like
Take a look inside my closet, you're going to see more than hangers. Yeah, Patriots got all the bangers. Look inside my closet, you're going to see more than hangers. Yes, sir.
I do construction ammo, I'ma shoot at something. Why you think we own these guns so we could just go do some hunting? You must not pay close attention. Government, they want division. Only treason if you lose. I guarantee we come out winning. Let my flag fly high like eagles. I would die for all my people. You can't change me with procedures. I'm about freedom, you about evil. Leave you hanging from the
You can't change me with procedures. I'm about freedom, you about evil. You know what? Evil. Yeah. It's hard to find another word these days for some of this stuff, man. It really is. It really, really is. This video is dope, too. Obviously, they appear to be on some sort of military base. They got the flyovers with the jets. That's awesome. I grew up in Colorado Springs mainly. So, like, we had the Air Force Academy out there, Peterson Air Force Base, Fort Carson. I mean, there was a lot of military action. We'd get flyovers and all kinds of stuff. We'd be able to get some pretty cool flyovers for Denver Broncos games up in Denver, like cool things like that, man. And that's pretty awesome. It goes really well with the theme because it's our military that keeps us free. It's our military that keeps a lot of the world free, it would seem. You know, I'll save that till the end, actually.
ceiling like chandeliers in cathedrals. Never have the safety on, and when we run out, we just reload. My people of this country, and we're under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. If you man enough, come stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags.
This chorus is lit.
American flags. American flags. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. Every time we pull up, you see stars, you see stripes, you see flags on the cars and the trucks and the bikes. Every time we pull up, we go hard, we outside, we got flags on our arms that are tatted there for life. Every time we pull up, we don't care if you mad. We cherish this land. The haters can't get buried in rags. They set fire to old glory, turning fabric to ash. But every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags.
Bro, this video is, they really put some work into this. You can't just, it's really nice to see independent artists with some money to get some really high production video work going here. This is fucking sick. Really keeping into that patriotism theme. You know, we're going to touch on that more here.
American flags. American flags. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags.
Oh, shit, the Brave too, man, for real. Oh, it's only on iTunes or Amazon, though. We're not going to do the CD. You guys got to do the CD. Oh, but wait, actually. Actually, if it's going to be on iTunes or Amazon, that means there's going to be a digital release from Tom, which is very unusual. The only time that Tom's really done a digital release was when he did The Brave. Otherwise, it's mainly just his singles that come out. Like, you can't go buy a Tom MacDonald album and listen to it on iTunes or Amazon or Spotify or any of that shit. You can only get his singles, which I've got like 8 or 9 Tom albums. I got all but a couple. I haven't got the last 2. I certainly got my CD copy of The Brave, which had like, I think it was 5 additional songs on it. That shit was lit. So I'm super stoked about that coming out. But let's talk about American Pride for a second. There are people still that want to shit on American Pride and be like, oh, how can you be prideful of America? Because all the atrocities America has committed over the years, even if you just go back to like the Iraq War and Afghanistan and et cetera, yes. And yep, bad shit has been done by America. Yes. bad shit's been done by countries all over the world. Having pride in America is not giving some blanket approval for everything that the country has ever done. That's absurd. And it's bullshit that people try and throw this into that category. Look, America is without a doubt the best country on earth. You can sit here and make a song like that. I could sit here and criticize the Biden administration if I wanted to. I could criticize the Trump administration if I wanted to. I could tell them both to eat my fucking shit. It doesn't matter. You can't, but you, and we all just take that for granted here in America. And people like to talk about, you know, being persecuted here in this country. Try that in some other states. You know, why don't you try imagining what it's like to live in Saudi Arabia, where you're actually property of the royal family? Or how about you think about what it's like to live in Pakistan, where you can routinely get beat? Or what about even in India, where I'm pretty certain if you were to Google something about a female getting dragged through the streets here recently, you can see that it's very tough to live in other countries. I mean, look at places like Chechnya, where they're still purging people for their sexual orientation. I mean, come on. And we're out here bringing lawsuits about birthday cakes and private bakeries and crying because this private bakery wouldn't bake my cake and all this nonsense when you're just blessed. You're blessed as hell to be living here in this country. Not a blanket excuse to approve everything this country's ever done. That's silly. But American pride, it's good to see it. It's good to see Tom and Adam talking about that. It's something that should be brought back. And it was a really good video. It was a really dope song. That bass line was popping. Tom opened up spitting. Adam always comes with a new and interesting flow, in my opinion. Really enjoyed it. I cannot believe we are getting The Brave 2. I'm so excited. That is excellent. And since it looks like it's going to be all digital, I'm really hoping that they can hit that #1 spot on Billboard. And I think we should all do our part to help that happen. So listen, thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. If you liked the video, please consider giving me a subscription and a thumbs up. We are continuing the march towards 10,000 subscribers. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will